folks in Houston. You're listening to KPFT. And we got, that was Loki, band that used to hang out at this station, in this show, in fact. In the same spot where Dean Strickland, the hitchhiking guitar player, is now ready to throw some music at us. Dean's been by here a few times before, and he's come by my gig over at the Last Concert Cafe to open a couple of times, too. He's been traveling around. I hope he's got some new songs. Got some new ones today, or?
Thank you. I do have a new song. I've been out hiking, catching rides, and it's always fun to do an opening spot there at the cafe. I have a brand new song I'd like to play. I hope I can do it justice. This is one I called well, now I can't think of the name of it. Oh,
well, you can tell us afterwards.
The song goes like this. It goes, look at me on this stage with my guitar. See that young lady at the bar. I'll bet you there's someone she's missing, but someone else soon enough she'll be kissing. That's her third shot tonight, Jaeger bomb. She's been here over an hour, waiting for someone. See that young man going for his cigarettes. He'll walk up to her and ask her for a light, I'll bet. And that'll be the start of something brand new. He'll make her forget all about the one she knew. Honky-tonks are great places to meet new friends. And now and then start a romance that never will end. That's her third shot tonight, Jaeger bomb. She's been here over an hour, waiting for someone. Honky-tonks are great places to meet new friends. And now and then start a romance that never will. So that was called a honky-tonk romance. Now I remembered it. Headphones are about to fall off my head when I'm playing.
You have to get some bigger ears to hang them on.
Yeah.
Let me just take a second to announce this is KPFT, 90.1 FM in Houston, 89.5 in Galveston. You listen to the Pat and Rosie Night Sound Show. You listen to David Fall. He's subbing for Pat and Rosie, subbing for Opie tonight, man. I'm third string, but we got the good music going. Give us another one, man.
Oh, thank you. This is one I wrote out in Nashville, Tennessee, about 6 or 8 months ago. I got a website at deanstrickland.com, and please check it out. The song is called No Discount on Your Love. I found out there ain't no discount on your love. I should have respected you and expected to pay the full price set in heaven above. I have no excuse. I was a fool, I'm sorry that I hurt you, but I understand now, there ain't no discount on your love. Late last night, the love of my life and I had a silly fight about money, and old dumb me said what was neither funny nor right. I found out there ain't no discount on your love. I should have respected you and expected to pay the full price set in heaven above. I have no excuse. I was a fool, I'm sorry that I hurt you, but I understand now, there ain't no discount on your love. This morning I wrote down my thoughts, and with the stamped envelope I did walk out to our mailbox and sent her these words in a note to her mother. I found out there ain't no discount on your love. I should have respected you and expected to pay the full price set in heaven above. I have no excuse. Honey, I was a fool, I'm sorry that I hurt you, but I understand now, there ain't no discount on your love. Please come home now, I don't need no discount on your love.
Very cool, Dean.
Well, thank you, David.
So tell me where you've been playing. I know you've been traveling around a lot. Where were you just before you got to town?
Well, the way I got this gig is I was playing a gig in Dallas with Opie Hendricks on Valentine's Day.
Oh, really? Where?
Oh, it was at a place called Bill's Records.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
And Opie told me about what was going on tonight, and he invited me out. So I put it on my schedule to be out here, and because I really have a lot of fun every time I get to come out and participate in the Pat and Rosie show. But I've been hitchhiking all over, and I hitchhiked here from San Antonio, where I played my last gig. And what I got scheduled so far is to go out to Lufkin next, and then Fort Worth, and then, I think out to Johnson City after that. And I'm always trying to fill in my schedule with new things, and I've been walking a lot.
Dang.
Catching a lot of rides. Same old, same old.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm 43 months into it now.
So you got like a goal of how long you're going to do this, or you just...
Well, I've reached a lot of goals, but I never set a goal of how long I was going to do it. I figure as long as I'm having a good time, I'll keep doing it. But some of the goals that I started out with was to write a whole album on the road. Now, I do got an album out called Hitchhiking Guitarman on an independent label that I have, and so that was one goal that I reached. And another goal was to network and book some sort of gigs in 50 towns, and now I've reached about 55. And my only other goals had to do with songwriting while I was out hitchhiking, and so I'm still trying to reach the goal of writing a bunch of original material while hitchhiking on the road. I've written 23 songs now.
Okay.
And but I still got goals.
Well, let's hear another one.
Oh, thank you. This is one I wrote in South Padre Island, a little over a year ago. It's called My Daddy's Son. My mama told me Daddy would always write her poems when they were dating. And I'm the lucky one, 'cause he's the one from whom I got my talent for songwriting. At 13, my parents got me a cheap guitar. For Christmas, it was my best ever present. Daddy taught me old Hank and Willie and Waylon and Johnny Cash. They were some of his favorites. I couldn't wait to get older and know all the better things they said I would know. I dreamed of being a cowboy, singing and riding and living life free on the road. I'd play traditional country music the same way I heard it back in the days of old. I learned from the albums and records my dad had. We had a little band with a lot of country soul. My mama played the steel guitar, my brother played bass. My dad was my right-hand man. He had an old Sears and Roebuck, semi-hollow body electric, silver tone guitar and down. Now many years later, like I dreamed, I'm on the road. My career is rolling like a freight train. I have a list of appearances on television and radio, and live shows I committed to playing. Well, back when I started, it was nothing like this. My share of dues I paid. I grew up for my parents, picked cotton, they worked hard for the beans and cornbread we ate. I didn't do well in school, I broke all the rules and quit while I was failing. Then on my own I struck, bought an old house and truck. Then one night threw all that away. At daybreak I hitched a ride to Austin to try my luck. At the time I'd grown up, and more being sober and thinking about getting older was more important than staying home drunk. First I traveled around Texas, then west to Los Angeles, then I hitchhiked to Nashville, Tennessee, where I met a lady. She knows how to love me. When I'm with her, she makes me happy. My mama told me Daddy would always write her poems when they were dating. And I'm the lucky one, 'cause he's the one from whom I got my talent for songwriting.
All right, Dane Strickland live in KPFT Studios on Pat and Rosie's Night Sound.
Thank you for saying that, and I'm always having fun when I'm here. I understand you're going to give me one more song. Is that
yeah,
okay?
that's all we've got time for tonight. We've got Mark Allen Atwood sitting out there, come all the way from Burnett, Texas. Not Burnett, but Burnett.
Burt Burnett.
Burnett, Texas. I guess he didn't hitchhike, but he's out there. He's got some songs he wants to play too, so we're gonna try and get him in.
Oh, okay.
But it's a pleasure. It's always good to see you, man.
All righty. Well, thank you very much. Three songs on the Pat and Rosie Show. That's always cool with me, man. Thank you very much.
Well, you're getting forward, and I want to hear one more, and I want to hear. Well, tell these people how they can buy that CD of yours.
Well, if you go to my website at deanstrickland.com, you can buy MP3s from Amazon.com, and there's a website out of New Braunfels called LoneStarMusic.com. They're all linked to my website at deanstrickland.com. And
okay.
I'm just playing new songs. Actually, I'm playing songs that haven't yet been recorded.
Okay.
But I do have a CD called Hitchhiking Guitarman, which is 12 songs that I've written on the road. But I hope to be putting out another record, but we'll have to wait and see on that.
We'll keep our fingers crossed.
Well, thank you. And let's see. This is one I wrote called Country Music These Days. It's sad to say it seems the only way to fit in country music these days is to rock out your guitar when you play. Forget about singing a true country melody. If you want to be a big hit, you've got to sing it poppy. It seems that's what I'm hearing on the radio. If I listen much longer, I'm afraid I'll lose my country soul. I really need a fix of old Haggard and Jones. Please don't call it country when you know it's rock and roll. It's sad to say it seems the only way to fit in country music these days is to rock out your guitar when you play. Forget about singing a true country melody. If you want to be a big hit, you've got to sing it poppy. Don't get me wrong, I like the Rolling Stones and Led Zeppelin too when I want to rock and roll. But when I'm out to find real country sound, it won't be Taylor Swift or Keith Urban that I found. It's sad to say it seems the only way to fit in country music these days is to rock out your guitar when you play. Forget about singing a true country melody. If you want to be a big hit, you've got to sing it poppy. Well, I guess that's the best they can do there in Nashville. But even here in Texas, it's getting harder still to find real country music, 'cause they're all selling out, thinking rock country's what it's really all about. If they don't watch out, the art of country could be lost. I hope they bring it back before we all pay that cost. It's sad to say it seems the only way to fit in country music these days is to rock out your guitar when you play. Forget about singing a true country melody. If you want to be a big hit, you've got to sing it poppy.
Yay!
Well, thank you.
It's very good. That's what I always say. It's like I used to think I liked country music, and then I turned one of the radio stations on, and it was... I didn't like what they were doing much, but...
Yeah, I was inspired to write that song. I was in South Padre Island in this coffee shop, browsing the internet, and they were playing a country music station. And every song was a brand new song, and I just was inspired to write that because the music was so loud, and it was ingrained in my head all day because I sat there all day on my laptop, and later that night, those words came out, and I was like, oh.
Gotcha. All right, Dean Strickland, live music.
Thank you, David. It's been my pleasure.
Live music on KPFT, Pat and Rosie's Night Sounds.